When it comes to scripts, right, when I first got started in the business, I used a lot of scripts, right? And then I found that I sounded too robotic. And knowing the situation and just speaking to the person was enough.
Yeah.
So I went with a more direct approach, right? Whether I'm calling or if I'm in person speaking with the seller, right? For example, like a pre-foreclosure list, the main question we all get asked is, how did you come across my house? Or what made you call me? Or how did you get my number, right? The main one, how did you get my number? Or why are you calling me? Why did you get my number, right? So for me, initially when I first got into business, we all use that approach where, I was just, in the area, or one of my people was out in that area door knocking, or one of my people was out in the area driving for dollars and saw your house and thought, man, your house would be a perfect investment property. Yeah.
All the moons aligned.
Yeah, all the moons aligned. And you know what? I was driving down 123 Main Street and came across your property, and man, it just spoke to me. So I thought you might want to sell.
And here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
It's funny.
None of that worked. So I found the direct approach was, more palatable. So I started just approaching people, and when they would ask me that question, I would say, look, the reason or the way that I got your numbers because I pulled up your address on a list from the county of everybody who was in pre-foreclosure. And I'm an investor reaching out to you because I can help you if you want some help. Now, typically, if I spoke to them in person, right, I'd know all the numbers. I'd know how much they were behind, how long before they're actually getting ready to be on the court docket.
You did all that research before, or you get all those answers when you get there?
No, I would do that research before.
Right? Oh, so you research every single one of these before you even go out? Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Because you can go on different sites, right, and find out exactly what they owe. But the main thing is this, right? Every first Tuesday of the month, you have the auction. Every first Tuesday of the month, in your county's website, they upload the new pre-foreclosure. So every month it's updated, right?
Beginning of each month, before the auction.
That's right.
That's a once a month auction? Okay.
Yeah. So first Tuesday of the month, everybody, if you go down to Bexar County Courthouse, everybody's down there, trying to buy properties that are literally on the auction block right then and there. And it's the lowest price that you get, but you got to literally have cash in hand. You have to have a check in hand, ready to lock it down. There's no, we'll put it under contract and then we put earnest money.
Come back next week.
Come back. let me go show the property in 2 weeks. At the auction, you got to be ready to buy. But when you're calling pre-foreclosures, you're able to talk to them, find out the situation, and lend a helping hand. Because if you're able to help them, usually someone who's in pre-foreclosure, the situation is, okay, one, my credit's about to get screwed because I'm losing this house. So that's usually my main point of attack because, well, if you sell me this house, you no longer have this debt, your credit will get, will jump up, the bill paid, and now you might be able to have enough money in your pocket to go buy your next property and start fresh. And for a lot of people, that's a good option.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, that's exactly what they're looking for. But for a lot of people who are in pre-foreclosure, sometimes they're in a property that they've had 10, 15 years already, and they fell on bad times because of, like, perfect example right now, COVID is affecting a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you have a house, you've been affected by COVID, you fell behind, but maybe now you're working again, and it's just too much for you to catch up with. The house isn't in great condition, so you're thinking, because of lack of experience, well, I can't list it, or I can't get rid of it, I can't sell it because it's not how I bought it. It's not perfect. And a lot of people don't know that that's wrong. You can sell your house. You still can walk away with some money possibly. And if we're able to help you, we can expedite that whole process. And so once you get through, or once you actually address the elephant in the room, a lot of times that's where people become more approachable, and that's where you start building a rapport. Now they see, okay, wait, this isn't some leech trying to lowball me and put me out on the streets with nowhere to go so they can put money in their pocket. No, this is someone actually trying to help me. And at the same token, in helping me, you help yourself.